Looking for a great burger? You may be tempted to venture to Cambridge or Somerville, a burger mecca of sorts. Classics like R.F. O'Sullivan's, Charlie's Kitchen, and Mr. Bartley's still sizzle, while other neighborhood favorites aim to become mainstays in the burger conversation.
I think there's a new wave of great places that are kind of taking over.
Richard Chuddy of Waltham is a burger connoisseur, if you will.
I've always loved burgers. I feel like I was always that dumb kid out with the family dinner at an Italian restaurant and trying to order a burger off the menu.
So, a few years ago, Chuddy, better known as Boston Burger Boy on Instagram, set off on a devastatingly delicious adventure to find the best burger in Boston. While his burger count is up there,
I can't put a number on it per se. It's like, through the years, hard to say, several hundred.
he does have his favorites, including Newton's Little Big Diner, Drink in Boston's Fort Point neighborhood, and Daddy's Bonetown Burgers. But his frontrunners?
Bread in Dorchester is phenomenal. They're one of my favorites. I love the Quiet Few in Eastie. Those are kind of my two go-to ones nowadays.
In 2015, Bread Gourmet opened its doors in Dorchester's Lower Mills neighborhood.
I grew up in Mattapan, about 5 minutes away. That's where you get the name Bread. We were born in Bread.
Serving up elevated classics, owner Tambo Barrow put his own twist on the basic burger.
I was working in insurance and I was like, all right, well, I gotta find something that, is gonna make me happy. And literally, like, I used to eat burgers almost every day. So I was like, all right, well, maybe I could do something with this. First burger that I created on the menu was the Maui. And that's my personal favorite.
What's up, man? What's good today?
I'm like a Caribbean feel to it. There's sweet plantains on there, pepper jack cheese, crispy onions, barbecue sauce, pineapple, ham.
Anything you want to make, I'm gonna eat.
All right, cool.
All right. I feel like I come here because it's a burger I can't get anywhere else, and it feels like an extension of my own cooking. Like, he's putting things on burgers you're not getting elsewhere.
High-quality toppings build up Barrow's burgers, but what truly sets Bread apart is smoke. The in-house smoker enhances the flavor of even the most basic burger, keeping each patty juicy.
This burger's amazing. I think the pineapple and ham on a pizza we can debate, but on a burger, it totally works.
Chuddy's other favorite burger spot has a totally different vibe.
We're in the Quiet Few in East Boston, and I mean, isn't this where you want to be if you're eating a delicious burger and maybe drinking a glass or 3 of whiskey? This is the place to be, in my opinion.
Eastie's Quiet Few is somehow both a dive bar, in the best sense, and a neighborhood bistro. Open since 2019, locals have flocked to the Quiet Few for the quirky decor, weekly specials, and quality dishes.
We're never after like reinventing any wheels, just not taking ourselves seriously and being a fun place to be.
You know when you're a kid and you're growing up and you have like the safe friend that your parents like, and you're not sure if you like it that much, and that to me that's every other burger restaurant. It's simple, but then you have these other friends that like maybe you're not sure about, and maybe it's a burger but they're grinding whiskey into it. And parents are like, maybe you shouldn't be eating those, but that's actually what you really want, and that's what you want to hang out with, and that's why I keep coming back.
Got our whiskey water.
Yes, Chef Scott Jensen is putting whiskey in the burgers, but that's not all that makes these smash burgers stand above the rest.
It's 3 cuts, so it's short rib, chuck, and brisket, and it's a coarse grind. So we smash that burger down, get a nice crust on it so it actually seals in all the juices, and then top it off with cheese and our walk through the garden and whatever we're using that day. And then we have our Hell Yeah burger actually infused with Italian sausage and bone marrow. So it's 2 smash patties with, and then what we call Hell Yeah sauce and smoked onions and lettuce and pickle. And we were trying to come up with names. We just kept saying Hell Yeah, basically over and over again. So the name stuck.
Gotta drip down your chin and your beard so you look like an idiot. This one achieves that. It's delicious. This blend of ingredients and meat, you literally can't get anywhere else, and then you have the caramelization on the patties, and Chef Scott is just a wizard in the kitchen, and this burger is amazing.
The amount of burger stuff we go through is crazy, and it's just always blows my mind sometimes how many burgers we make a week or a month or whatever. Smiling faces, empty plates is like one of the best things you'll ever see.
And we heard Chef Scott at the Quiet Few talk about his smash burgers, and you see them popping up on a lot of menus these days. So what exactly is a smash burger? Well, it's just as it sounds. The patty is smashed down on a griddle or a cast iron pan. And Chef Scott tells us they're popular because the patty gets crisp on the outside, but the inside remains juicy. Up next, hot dogs that are red hot.